Hello, this is Brian again. Well, so I've been walking along the ridge for a little bit. I found, I'm pretty sure this mound over here is going to be my .5400. Right here, right where my thumb is. I'm coming up to a switchback hairpin. See, looking at it from this direction, this is the uphill direction. The uphill direction going around here, up here, going that way. So when I was looking down there, I saw two stretches of the road. I saw one stretch down here that was going downhill. So it means this uphill part's going around there, then it's going to turn, and then I saw a stretch just down below here that's going uphill as well. So that is the uphill portion heading towards that switchback. So now what I need to do is kind of walk my way along here. I'm right near where that switchback is. You can kind of see it down below. Switchback. I don't know how I missed it, but so this is not going to be a huge mountain climb. To get up to this one, I've been predominantly going downhill, obviously, because Josephine Peak is a little bit higher. Obviously, it's actually the highest peak along this portion of the Front Range. Obviously, until you get over towards Big Bad Strawberry over there. One thing though, it's nice to have a stretch of this to myself right now. It is very peaceful out here. So now what I need to do is just get down to the base of this, start climbing up to that. That'll be my fourth hill of the day. I said this peak's not going to have a lot of prominence, especially on this side of it. It'll have more prominence on the other side. But sometimes it's not about strict prominence. Sometimes it's just about getting up to the top of a hill, mountain, or peak. So get ready for my next ascent. Now before I start climbing up, I want to take a look over here and see if there is a viable route for me to get back to the dirt road. So the rest of my hike is just cruising down without any drama or surprises. Can't tell from here, honestly. Might be doable, maybe a little bushwhacking, but we'll see. See what happens. Alright, well, now time to start climbing up this. Alright. Doesn't look too steep. Doesn't look that bad at all. So we're like at 53 something here. Alright. I'm gonna take my time. Legs are starting to get a little tired. It's a little tricky at times getting through there. I mean, nowhere near the worst I've ever done. I mean, nowhere near the worst. Just sometimes, you know, doing big steps over some sketchy rocks can put a little tension, take a little energy out of you. So I actually took my summit selfie on Josephine, actually right where I left off the film, right where that big metal thing was on the ground. Yeah. Look at that. There's a switchback. So I think I can make it happen. Just have to look for the least brushy route to get down this. So get over towards the road a little bit closer. It looks like it's going to be more of a bushwhack, unfortunately. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. So far, again, no more than some basic class 2 moves here and there. Just a couple. Let's see, maybe over here. But I can feel my legs starting to get a little tired now. Okay. I think I'm near the top already. Oh boy. It's pretty nice up here though. I think this is going to be it. Those rocks are, I think, over there. Maybe even a little further up ahead, maybe. Let's see. Yep, this is it. Point 5400. My little talus field up here. Yeah, this is it. Point 5400. So that point over there is higher, but there's a little more of a drop off on this side than there is on the back side of that. And the switchback is right down there. So right at the corner of the switchback. It's just southeast of that switchback corner. So, make this summit number 4 of the day. Pretty good. And looking back towards Josephine. So, yeah, I just went along this ridge here. Here I am. Looks like plenty of rocks to choose to sit down. But let's just do a quick little 360. I know my little 360 on Josephine wasn't really most inspired. So there's just so many people up there and stuff. But Strawberry Peak there. Waterman, Pacifico, Granite, Gleason, again Josephine, Mount Lukens again, White Mountains down there, Peak 4202 and Point 4098, Clear Creek Junction. So this has been quite a peak climbing experience today. This one I think was a slightly more difficult to reach, only because it required a lot of stepping over rocks and stuff. The other fire breaks that I used to get up to point 4355 and point 4520 were really no big deal. They were just steep and loose dirt. But I think it's time to take a seat and get something to drink, and then start heading down. Still got close to 4 miles to get back to the car, and another potential fire break climb that I might get into. There was actually, I think I pointed out in one of the earlier videos, but there was actually another small peak before you go up to 4355. There was actually a small, even a slightly lower peak right near where that dirt turnout was. I was using as a navigational aid. So before the turnout, there's another pointy peak. I don't even know the elevation of that one. I didn't take time to look it up on the topo maps. It might barely be 4,000, maybe a little above 4,000. And then you got 4355, which I went up from that turnout. So we'll see. Better get my summit selfies and get something to drink, and then start trying to navigate my way back to the road, so I don't have to. Hopefully, I don't have to do too much bushwhacking on the way down. So we'll see what happens on the next clip. I'll let you know.